Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zuriyata Fatni, and I am part of Puzzle Research Data Technology, or PEDATech. And today, I will presentation about our research in the International Conference of Computer and Informatics Engineering, with the title is The Comparison of Nearest Neighbor Algorithm as Modeling in Conclusion of Interpretation of Bil Maksur and Bil Ra'i. And the author is Afrizal Nur, Muhammad Yasir, Mustakim, and me, Zuriyata Fatni. Okay, next, the outline of the presentation today is: the first is introduction, the second is literature review, the third is methodology, the fourth is result and analysis, and the last is conclusion. Okay, the first introduction is the background research. The background of the research is: the Quran is Allah's words that was sent down to the Prophet Muhammad, the closing of the prophets, whose composition of the letter starts from Surah Al-Fatihah and ends with Surah An-Nas. To make the Quran as a book of guidance for life, of course, is not enough just to read the verses, but at the same time, we are obliged to perform the Quran, to study and practice it, and take the meaning from every event in the Quran. Our efforts to comprehend the Quran, namely to conduct research on each sentence so that it reaches its meaning, is also known as the interpreter of the Quran. And in general, Tafsir is a field of knowledge that is very noble and has a respectable and most prestigious position in Islam, where one can find out the meaning and will of the verses of the Quran. And the problems of this research is: the main problem in this research is that the human need for the interpretation of the Quran continues to grow and is very urgent. And the second is there are still few breakthroughs from experts in synergizing the data of interpretation science in the form of mini applications, as well as implementing machine learning techniques in the Quranic Tafsir book, which is classified into two parts, namely Tafsir Bil Maksur and Tafsir Bil Ra'i. Okay, in this research, we use two classification. That the first is Tafsir Bil Maksur and the second is Tafsir Bil Ra'i. Okay, next, the solving of the problems is: to be more accurate, the data deduction about the criteria of the Tafsir Bil Maksur and the Tafsir Bil Ra'i book needs machine super learning as a model in the conclusion of the Quran. Applications from the field of artificial intelligence through the data mining application are intended to make it easier for researchers to conclude an interpretation book. Now, there are two main functions in computer science that will be applied embodiment of convenience in the division of the Quran. Okay, the first, comparing the supervised learning modeling technique consisting of PNN, FKNN, MPNN, and IKNN as the main engine in its conclusion. The second, application of the web-based application field as an implementation tool or application of the best models that have been obtained from previous lessons. Now, is the literature review from this research is related to text mining conduct by Afrizal Nur and friends in 2019 with the Surah Al-Baqarah dataset comparing three algorithms, namely KNN, MKNN, and FKNN. The three algorithms can classify the text documents with the highest accuracy, which is 98.12 in the MPNN algorithm. This research makes comparisons by adding an IKNN algorithm with a different dataset. The aim of this research is to prove whether MPNN still outperforms other algorithms both in terms of performance and complexity, apart from developing Tafsir learning for Muslims with best algorithm modeling. Okay, next, the outline of this of the presentation is research methodology. Okay, the research methodology from this research, and the first is a start to collection the data, and after we collection the data must be processing. Okay, and after the data processing and doing a cleaning data. After that is the process of data like cleaning or maybe transformation, what I need. And after the data is clean and after the processing, next the data will be using 4 algorithms. What will we try in machine learning? Like the algorithm is KNN, FKNN, MKNN, and AKNN. Okay, the next after we using 4 of algorithm, yeah. Next we will calculate the accuracy and complexity algorithm. And next, after we got accuracy and complexity algorithm, we can do analysis of the result to after we got accuracy and complexity algorithm. Okay, in this research, we use a Surah Al-Baqarah verses from 1 until 286 and Surah Al-Imran verses 1 until 200. And the source of the data set is from online Tafsir of the Ministry of Religion. Okay, the result and analysis of the research is the first comparison of key value experiment accuracy on KNN. And based on the results of document classification using KNN, it can be stated that it has the greatest accuracy, namely 95.7% at key is 8 with a minimum error value of 3.9%. And 2, the accuracy of FKNN algorithm. And the result is the comparison between KNN and FKNN has a significant difference, namely having an accuracy difference of 12.3% better than KNN compared to FKNN. And the FKNN has an incredibly unique pattern. That is, for each value of key, it's always constant, increasing for its accuracy value. 3, accuracy of MKNN. And the result is the MKNN algorithm has the highest accuracy compared to the other 3 algorithms. The difference between KNN, FKNN, and MKNN in the highest accuracy value is 98.7%, with the resulting error value is small in this MKNN algorithm, which is 1.3%. The fourth is accuracy of AKNN algorithm. AKNN is also not better than MKNN, but the tendency of the pattern obtained is that AKNN has a maximum accuracy of 96.9% better than KNN, which only has a maximum accuracy of 95.7%, and FKNN, which has the lowest accuracy among these 4 algorithms, namely 83.4%. The conclusion of the comparison of algorithm processing time complexity of the fourth algorithm, and the document of Al-Baqarah with the document is about 286 documents. The time complexity is in KNN. The result is 2.53%, FKNN 2.48% minutes. AKNN is 2.53 minutes, FKNN is 2.48 minutes, MKNN is 2.37 minutes, and AKNN is 2.52 minutes. And the Al-Imran with 200 document. The algorithm processing time complexity is KNN, with the result is 2.28 minutes, and the KNN is 2.28 minutes, MKNN is 1.198 minutes, and the KNN is 2 minutes. And the last, the Al-Baqarah and Al-Imran, and the two of documents, with the document is about 486 documents. And the result of algorithm processing time complexity, for the result is of KNN is 3.30 minutes, FKNN is 3.47 minutes, MKNN is 2.97 minutes, and the last is AKNN is 3.22 minutes. Okay, from the above, when viewed from the comparison of the time used for processing of the four algorithms, MKNN is also an algorithm that has little time complexity compared to KNN, FKNN, and AKNN. Okay, next, algorithm implementation into applications. The application of the research, the represent of the web and mobile based. And the respondent of this research is about 115 respondents. And the result of user acceptance test is 96.4%. And the respondent satisfaction of this research of this application is about 92.800 respondents or users were helped, and it was easy to find information and use this application. Okay, and the last is conclusion of this research. Based on results, we can conclude that MKNN was still able to outperform other algorithms both in terms of accuracy and from the complexity of the time it used was 98.07%, and the processing time was 2.97 minutes. This application was tested with 150 respondents from academia with the accuracy of the user acceptance test or UAT results of 96.4%. Respondents said the importance of using this application with a level of ease of use of the application of 92.8%. Okay, and the last, thank you for your attention, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.